to participate in this session. My presentation depends on based on the small experience that we have by using this new technology the last 10 days in our lab. So for me, the question that comes up is why Biosense introduced this new technology, why Biosense invest to a new RF technology. These are these slides. We can see in this slide the results that we have in our lab using cryoablation. The last year we had 260 cases performing cryoablation, and you can see that the skin-to-skin time is less than 60 minutes. So in the next slide also, we will see the results of our lab as compared to the time in the meantime in well-known EP labs in Europe. We can see that we have a delay about 20 minutes in the skin-to-skin procedure, also 10 minutes more in RF time as compared to the European centers. But the turnover of our patient is shorter than the European centers. In AT, in atrial tachycardia ablation, we will see that we are more or less, we have the same time as the EP labs in Europe, 10 minutes later than in skin-to-skin procedure. So, and we're shorter time, we have shorter time, fluoroscopy time, 4 minutes, and RF time, 7 minutes as compared to 10 minutes. So I think that we need to be, to accelerate our procedure by using new technology for mapping and also for RF ablation. For the mapping, we can now use this new multipolar catheter from Biosense Optarray catheter. You can see that this catheter has 8 splines with 6 poles in every spline. So we can use this multipolar catheter in order to have a faster, more dense mapping in the left atrium. This is a case, case with roof flutter. We acquire more than 30,000 points in few minutes. Also, we can see the dense scar at the roof of the left atrium. This is the same image with the voltage map during atrial tachycardia. We can see the isolated pulmonary veins with the red color and also a corridor, a viable corridor that sustain the roof flutter. I will present a case with paroxysmal, it's a patient with paroxysmal atrial fibrillation using the new technology, the Q-Mode and Q-Mode Plus technology. This slide, Dr. Berte has already presented. And the question that comes up is, why do we prefer this lesion with 90 watts, 4 seconds, which is much shorter than the right one, which is larger, by using 30 watts and 30 seconds? Because all of the parts, not all of the parts of the left atrium are the same. We have parts of the left atrium which are thin and also in close proximity with organs like esophagus. So we need to be faster by using a technology of only 4 seconds, ablation with only 4 seconds, and to be more safe. This is the case. So we can see that in this case, we perform a posterior line by using 9 watts, 4 seconds, and for the thicker part of the left atrium, the reeds, we use the Q-mode technology, 50 watts. So in this case, we succeeded to have first pass isolation from the last 10 cases that we have performed in our lab with this technology. In 9 out of the 10 cases, we have first pass isolation with the hybrid pattern. I mean that we use the high power short duration for the posterior wall and the roof, and 50 watts for the reeds, and also for the anterior part of the right pulmonary veins. So I can say that this new technology, from the few cases that have the experience, is fast, effective, and safe. Also, I would like to express my gratitude to all of my colleagues in our lab, and also to Biosense, especially Paraskevis Koufogianni and Kosmas Valkanas, for their efforts to supply this new fantastic technology in our lab. Thank you.